Hello and welcome to another Practice Profit Report, where today we're going to go straight to the namesake of the video you're watching right now, Practice Profit Report. And I'm going to give you the punchline right now just to tell you, hey, guess what? Doesn't matter how much you produce, matters how much you profit. As a matter of fact, the higher your production needs to be in order to achieve the profit that makes your life work, the more work it is, okay? The more stress you have, the higher the overhead burden. The whole idea is to be lean and mean, okay, to pack some muscle. You want low body fat in your practice, you understand what I'm saying? Now, at the same time, this does not inhibit you from building a lifestyle practice where you're delivering on ultimate patient goals. Now, here's what I mean. I get stories all the time. Okay, of doctors have been in our DST universe, my private personal clients, members of my wealth group family, say, wow, I got turned down, okay, by DSOs. Okay, I sought various streams of exiting, and you know what? The multiples, they're just too rich because I'm too profitable to replace. Imagine in your life, if you were doing such life-changing dentistry that you become an anomaly, a one of a kind, a league of their own. Well, isn't that what would be total proof of concept for who you are and what you always dreamed of? If your goal is to be mediocre and you're building for some exit someday, okay, well then guess what? There's a damn good chance you ain't enjoying today very much. So right now, I'm going to hit you, boom, right between the eyes with the most important equation you've ever seen in your entire life, and it ain't a number. Are you ready for it? Okay, here's the deal. Patient health, okay, equals practice profit. And it goes back and forth each direction. Okay? The more profitable you are, the better job you can do for your patients. You can elevate the experience. Okay? The better you are at helping transform patients' health, the more profitable you'll be in your practice. So get this right. And I say it to all of our championship teams when practices come into our Dental Success universe, right from the very beginning, I align their minds and I say, you cannot break apart patient health from practice profit. If you want to be more prosperous, help your patients achieve a greater degree of health. Okay? If you want a greater degree of health, you better have a practice that can be more profitable, because these two things go hand in hand. And if you're out of alignment with this equation, you're going to have a lot bigger problems, you understand? Every month you're going to be sitting stressing, waiting for it to fall from the sky. You're going to be working so many clinical days to get to a profit number in your practice. You know what I want? I want my doctors being as profitable as early in the month as humanly possible. As a matter of fact, I teach my wealth group doctors that I want to know a daily threshold, not some big number every month that we have to hit. You've all heard of bare ass minimum. Okay, I don't think of minimums in my life. I think of maximums. I think of opportunities. I think of optimizations and possibilities. So imagine if every single day you say, well, you know what? To hit the number that makes my life work, that's what I call the magic number. Okay, as soon as I hit this number in a day, boom, the rest is icing on the cake. What would you want? You want more days to stack on more icing. That's what you want. More icing per day, more days in a month where you are reaping the rewards of prosperity. And this is how you get it done. Practice profit and patient health. What a perfect marriage, a great integration. Now here's the deal. The DSO myth is real simple. I want you to be too profitable to replace. Okay? I want you to be above and beyond the competition. We're not searching for mediocrity here. Yeah, you don't want to be just another. Okay? Yeah, that may work for the long-term exit plan. But guess what? What about the here and the now? Enjoying your life along the way means taking out the money and investing it into the future. You know what I say? Industry market competition. And when they zig, baby, you zag. This is all about going the opposite direction. Not more insurance, not more patients, not more work, not more convenient hours, not larger of anything other than, boom, icing. And you know what that's called? It's called one word, and that's double down on going deep. One of my favorite quotes, okay? It's not the number of ideas a person has. It's the depth of conviction, of implementation. The greatest amount of profit in your practice, the greatest peace of mind in your life is to get beneath the surface. Okay? Not be superficial with anything. The depth of your morning huddles, of your comprehensive exams, of your screening and emotional connection phone calls, of your pathways to health, of your patient conversations. The depth. Can you get deeper with your meetings, with your communication, with your patients, with your team? Hey, can you get deeper with your personal relationships? Can you get deeper inside of your own self? Because you know what? All the profit, the riches, the significance, the prosperity, it is deep. And it's always an inverse formula. Most people are trying to cut their overhead as much as they can, okay, so they can have smaller goals, get easier success. No, it doesn't work that way. It's always about growth and expansion. Good news, you can multiply growth and expansion. Okay? When you're dealing with reducing of things, it's very incremental and small. It doesn't make an impact at all. Instead, you want to think about going up, going up on the profit pillar. Now, lastly, let me tell you this. You know the best way to get rich in private practice? Simple concept. Profit must be a priority. And if it is a priority in your life, hey, what takes precedence leads the way, and it gets done. Just forget, okay, anything that's being said out there. Focus in on everything you believe in right here. And remember, the alignment of that magic equation, patient health and practice profit. If you don't set the intention, if you don't chase it down, if you don't go deep, okay, well, it'll be elusive. And you'll think it's all some kind of victim to circumstance, when instead it's right here in the hands of you, the creator of your own life, your own practice, your own prosperity. Let's go.